mortgaged. I'm feeling that. Oh my God, I just adore her in the Nation magazine, and just thank God for publications like that, where those of us who are on the progressive side can have voice, and we need more of that in this country. I want to thank the Working Families Party, to Director Lipton, this is how you throw a party on a Thursday night. And then the icing on the treat is going to be when Senator Bernie Sanders takes this stage. I'm going to tell you something. Can I just say to you, Working Families Party, I want to thank you for bucking the system, for having the courage to go against the establishment, for endorsing Senator Bernie Sanders when he needed it the most. That takes courage. And for having the Working Families Party, for having a progressive candidates pipeline to recruit and train and support the next generation of progressives who are running for office in this country. We need that. And as one of my dear friends, Bill McKibbins, an activist for the environment, said the other night as he was helping the senator unveil our revolution, he said, it is not enough to elect people who vote the right way. We need to elect people who will be champions. Can I get an amen? And that really is what this moment calls for. It calls for us, all of us, to put a little extra on our ordinary so that extraordinary things will begin to happen. Progressives, we can no longer sit on the sideline and let establishment politics continue to rule this country. We will stand up with all of our might. We will put ovaries to the wall at all times. And we will do this. And you know what? I'm feeling some type of way. Is that all right? I'm just going to dispense with the written notes and just say to you that I am forever changed. To be up and close and personal with somebody who all across this country, I talked about the fact that Senator Bernie Sanders has something that is rare in politics today, especially on the federal level. He had heart-soul agreements. And that this man was willing to stand up and say the words poor. Because so many elected folks want to pretend as if people are only navigating the middle class, yet we forget that there are people who work 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 jobs, and they are poor. And we need somebody, anybody, to stand up for people who all they are asking for is for a pathway of opportunity. Working Families Party, I'm so glad that you are doing the daggone thing in New York, but I can't wait till you come to Ohio, because God knows we need you. So I want to leave you with this. I said I was going to dispense with the notes, but I know a sister only got 10 minutes. And the 3 things that I think that we should do is consciousness, commitment, and consequence. Consciousness, commitment, and consequence. Working Families Party, we got to stay woke. Say, we stay woke. We have to set the agenda, and we have to form collaborations with organizations and people who actually give a shit about the people who they are running. It's time out. And I don't know about you, but I'm just over these halfway folks. Either you are all the way in for the working poor middle class in this country, or you're not. Either you are all the way in for universal health care in this country, or you are not. Or either you are all the way in for women to have their whole damn dollar, or you are not. Either you are all the way in to transform a justice system in this country that is unjust to black and brown people, or you are not. We don't have time. And as Senator Sanders said so often on that campaign trail, that it is time out for establishment politics. politics, and I say amen to that. So Working Families Party, we need you, so we stay woke. Number two, we got to have a commitment, sisters and brothers. Sometimes we got to run the long game. The work that we do today, we may not actually realize it, but we are readying ourselves to pass the baton to a millennial generation, can I just say, who impressed me so much because they know the kind of country that they want to live in, and that is why they overwhelmingly supported Senator Bernie Sanders. We ain't never giving up. You know, I told Katrina that after this election cycle, I will never, ever, ever be the same. I am cut from the cloth of Mother Jones, and Mother Jones once said that she would pray for the dead and fight like hell for the living, and that is how the sister rolls. And I'm not going anywhere. To the chagrin of some establishment Democrats, the sister is here to stay. And for the record, yeah, I am an angry black woman. I'm angry about a whole bunch of stuff. And then my last C, Working Families Party, is consequence. It is time out for elected folks just because they got a certain letter behind their name. That we have to have consequences. And so I read an article where in that article, somebody was quoted from the Working Families Party. They said that we are in a war, and in a war, you don't need a statesman, you don't need stateswomen, you need gladiators. How many gladiators are in the house? So we gotta hold folks accountable. We need to scorecard them, and at the end, at the midterm of their term, we need to let them know where they stand with us so that by the time their full term is over, there won't be any surprises. If they have an A or a B or a C, we'll vote them back in. If they got a D or F, they got to go. Consequences. So sisters and brothers, I could run around this room, but I'm going to end with this. I thank Senator Sanders for lighting the flame. He lit the fire, but we got to keep it blazing. That is our job. And that is what he meant by the political revolution. The senator understood very clearly that he could not do this thing all by himself, that he needed millions of people all across this country to stay woke, to be engaged, to run for office, to support candidates who are standing up for the causes and the people that they claim that they believe in. People are sick and tired in this country of foolishness and nonsense. I don't know how many of you, but I saw the mayor of Flint, Michigan. She was in D.C. just the other day, and it bugs the hell out of me to know that 3 years later, that Republicans and Democrats can't come together long enough to make sure that we fix the pipes in Flint, Michigan. It's a shame. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But yet we bail out Wall Street and we leave Main Street to think for themselves. It is something wrong with that. I'm going to tell you this. No member of Congress should go home until the Flint crisis is fixed. I'm over it. Yeah, I'm mad as hell about a whole bunch of stuff. So my 3 things, and I'm going to go. Listen, I got to thank my boo, my husband who's in the back. He traveled part of this country with me on behalf of Senator Bernie Sanders. None of us are anything by ourselves, and I love him. My son is not here tonight, but my son is a law enforcement officer. And I want you all to know that we both can ask for justice at the hands of police officers, but also support law enforcement officers that come to work every day and they do the daggone thing. Our son is one of those folks. So 3 things, Working Families Party. Number 1, I believe that the creator of this great universe has given us 2 hands, one to reach forward and one to reach back, lifting as we climb. We are our sisters and our brothers' keepers. Number 2, and most importantly, we can't ask other folks to do more for us than we are willing to do for ourselves. We have to push in this country to make sure that it lives up to its creed, that it does what Congresswoman Barbara Jordan once said. She said this, she said, what the people want is simple. They want an America as good as its promise. Working Families Party, we need you to keep elected officials' feet to the fire so that we create an America as good as its promise. And lastly, in the words of my grandmother, which Katrina's already, she stole the sister's thunder a little bit. But I quote my grandmother everywhere that I go. My grandmother said 3 things that you need to be successful in life: the wishbone, the jawbone, and the backbone. She said the wishbone will keep you hoping and praying because hope is the motivator, but the dream is the driver. The reason why we do what we do each and every day is because we hope and we believe that tomorrow will be better than today. She said the jawbone will give you courage to speak truth, the power to lift your voices. Sisters and brothers, titles are good, but purpose is better. We got so many folks with fancy titles, but they don't understand their purpose in life. And lastly, the most important bone of them all, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious bone, is the backbone. Because the backbone will keep us standing through all of our trials and our tribulations. And in this life, sisters and brothers, we're going to go through some stuff, but we can't have a testimony without a test. And we are being tested about whether or not we have courage and conviction enough to stand up and to do what is right, even when it is not convenient, to take it to folks, even when it is not convenient, to do what is necessary, even when it is not convenient. Because when all is said and done, it is really about us, the collective us coming together to make this nation live up to its creed. I believe it, and I know that we can do that. And Working Families Party, you will lead the way. God bless you, and God bless America.